everybody, it's me here. Kunu and I are currently walking off our fitness. We just did an hour of fitness work in the field today, and the actual point of this video that I want to share with you guys is the importance of mixing it up a little bit. So I've always tried to find a good way to describe this, because I know that 99% of you love to jump, which means when you ride, all you want to do is jump. So when we end up doing flat work lessons and track work and out rides, I get a lot of, oh, but I don't want to, oh, I don't feel like it, oh, it's so boring. It's not necessarily about us. I want you guys to think of it like your maths teachers love maths. Now this will go for the kids that don't like maths. Just put yourselves in their shoes. So your teacher forces you to do maths like they always do at school, and you absolutely hate it, and you have to do it every single day, and it feels like the biggest bore of your life. When you force your horse to do the same thing over and over and over again, you're basically doing that to your horses. It's so important to take them out and do other things. And like, yes, I understand that we like to jump. I'm a jumper myself. It's what I've done for most of my life. But even with that said, since my horse has been at the farm, which is now what, going on end of 2 weeks? 2 weeks? How many days of quarantine? Almost 2 weeks. I've jumped her once. So horses know their jobs. Our jobs are to keep our horses happy. So if someone had to force you to do the same thing over and over and over again, and even if it was something you enjoyed, like let's say you enjoy swimming, for example, and your swimming coach forced you to swim every single day, even the days that you didn't want to, eventually you're going to start resenting the things that you love. Take it like art, for example. I love art, but the minute I had to do it as a subject and I was forced to do it, I started hating it. So it's very much like that with our horses. We do not want them to become bitter. We want them to enjoy their job, and for them to enjoy their job, we've got to mix it up a little bit. We've got to take them on out rides, and please don't spook horse. Sorry, she's looking at the neighbors. We've got to take them on out rides and go do track work and do some dressage and teach them shoulder in and do leg yields and just enjoy our horses a bit, you know, ride them bareback and play around. And it's not always about jumping. It's so important to do flat work as well. But you got to think of it a little bit like if you were a high jump jumper, right? You don't just do high jump. You sprint, you do track, you do fitness. It's the entire athlete in one. Like, yes, we all love to jump, and yes, we all love to gallop our horses, but what about their legs? You know, we've just got to think a little bit more about our horses and what's good for them, and a little bit less about ourselves. So yeah, that is my little speech for the day. We are still busy walking around, busy cooling her off. Also, that's a very important thing. When you work your horses nice and hard, so she's worked for an hour, I will walk her for the next 15 to 20 minutes, or basically until her sweat starts to dry, and then her heart rate is nice and low, and then I will take her back to her stable. So as much as your warm-up is important, it's also important to cool down your horses. And yeah, mix it up a little bit, guys. It's going to be exciting when we get back. We're going to mix it up, we're going to work hard, go to our school shows, go to our graded shows, whichever ones you guys go to, and we're going to own it. But please understand, what we do as instructors isn't necessarily just for our fun sakes, it's also for the sake of our horses and their sanity. So yeah, if you don't want to do the same thing every single day, don't expect your horses to do that either. Have fun. Bye.